about because I used to have a really bad drinking problem. That was my vice. So this is all about that. And it's called Bottoms Up. Because there is a space inside us that is always empty, and we just want something to finally fill it up. We drink because somehow talking to you just feels more comfortable when there is something comforting in my cup, because today we know ourselves to be a little less than happy and slightly more than sad. We drink because we never knew our dad, because we need excuses for not reaching our true potential, and sometimes for not even trying. We drink because every day we feel a little more like we are dying, and little pieces of us get lost with each moment that passes, and we are always on the verge of complete mental disaster. And if we are all dying, then I guess it doesn't matter if we get there a little bit faster. Because we went on a diet and ended up fatter. We drink because we finally quit smoking, and we can't find anything interesting enough to fill the space and time between our mouths and giving up. We don't drink to drown our sorrows. We drink to celebrate that we even made it to tomorrow, and we always find that we have to choose between groceries and the liquor bottle, because we talk in monotones when we really want to sing. We hinder deep thoughts that express our inner beings that we have yet to speak. We walk cautiously and with reluctance when we always want to dance. We think twice and 3 times and then do nothing, because we have learned how dangerous it can be to take a chance, because life seems to be based upon circumstance, because my safety apparently is dependent upon the degree of light that is present in the scenery, and if something does happen to me, it is deemed my fault immediately. For that, we drink repeatedly because we said the right thing but feel like we should have said nothing at all. We drink because the cops are lining our brothers against the wall. We drink because if we didn't, we might do something worse. And it never quite quenches our thirst, but it makes our words come out slightly more eloquently. So we grab a drink, consequently we pound a beer for the friends we have lost. For every lost child, we take a shot. For every mistreatment, indiscretion, and injustice we have ever been met with. For everyone we've never met who has been affected by atrocities we can barely imagine, we raise our glasses. We drink because we have learned to love the unpleasant taste and crave that moment when everything gets a little erased and we experience a few moments of forgetting, where we can let go and are no longer regretting that we have to work tomorrow. And our job has never been half as fulfilling as half of what's in this bottle. Our vision may be fogged from all the foam, but somehow it makes us feel less alone. And rather than go pick up the fucking phone, we know we will just grab a drink once we get home. And when we cry, when we are by ourselves, we will still grab a bottle from the bottom shelf, because nothing really goes better with tears than a half-liter of wine or a 12-pack of beer. We think it takes away our fear, but alcohol doesn't actually make you brave. It only makes you not care about how you behave. We drink because we hurt, we hate, we hunger, because we are so creative that we can't stand it. And we have to numb our senses because our sanity demands it. We drink because we are exhausted of life and yearn to be separated from our minds and our thoughts. We drink because we can no longer believe in what we were taught. We drink because we've seen things in ourselves we want to not know we're there. We drink so we can believe all the lies for a moment and not care. We drink so we can feel like we are actually living, because we are angry and don't feel like forgiving, because we cannot find love And all we want to do is believe this touch tonight, and a few drinks will make it feel alright. Because our abundant positivity is married to a morbid sense of reality, because we realize that we live in a society that keeps us busy, consistently feeding us hypocrisy, preaching values like chastity and monogamy, while some priests are quietly practicing sodomy. And I read that it was actually taken into consideration whether to label a pedophile's disease as a sexual orientation. I mean, how does a thought like that even end up into a conversation? Surrounded by so much social deviation, we tend to seek a bit of chemical elevation. A few drinks will temporarily relieve our stressful situation. And just because the world doesn't seem fair or right, we drink to help ourselves sleep through the night. And when what we are drinking doesn't seem to help any longer, then we go to the bar and order something stronger. Thank you.